As the sun dips behind the hills in Auburn, California, it's a perfect night for a cool drink on the water. But, frankly speaking, not quite enough action for one local resident.
She's tough. She's determined. She doesn't give up.
I feel so good after I'm done. I love the water.
Judy Koenitzer is 83 years young. She started water skiing 64 years ago.
I'm not sure why I've stuck with it so long, except that it's just a lot of fun and it's done in an environment that I love. And it's not terribly destructive on my body compared to snow skiing or tennis.
Why does anybody stick with anything? Usually it's because they're pretty good at it. Judy has a few tricks up her sleeve, and for good reason.
The trick skiing started because after a few years of a lot of skiing, I got bored with just following the boat. We saw some people turning around on skis and skiing backwards at Folsom one day, and as soon as they stopped, we went over and asked about it. And so they explained it and let me borrow their skis on the spot, and so that started my enthusiasm for it. I also learned very early on, because it's done at a much slower speed, the falls don't hurt as much. In fact, they rarely hurt.
Judy fell in love with Bob while he was refinishing a boat in his garage in the 1950s. Bob was an avid water skier himself before an accident turned him in to Judy's full-time boat driver.
There are not very many people in the United States her age that are still skiing.
And the tricks just keep coming. A 360, skiing backwards, skiing forward. Oh, and there's the occasional hiccup. And that's when it's time for the air chair. Judy shows no signs of slowing down. When the doctor finally says, Judy, enough, what are you going to say?
It's not
Time to get a second opinion.
I don't think you want to hear. Well, that too.